What's up, guys? This is Mike Loris, and I'm going to be casting another game from the Starseries Season 3. This is going to be between NEXT.kz and Skane's Elit. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce this, but I'm assuming it is. Skane's Elit is X-Infused. They were released by Infused, and now they're doing their own thing. But I've heard good things about this game, and I'll have some time before class. Still have some readings to do, but I have time enough to cast this. Anyway, NEXT.kz first picking up the Morphling. Mantis is definitely going to be picking that one up, one of his signature heroes. NEXT.kz also going to go for the support Shadow Shaman, while Skane's Elit going to go for the Leshrac Tidehunter. Two pretty big heroes, Leshrac especially, is sometimes seen as the first ban. The bans are looking pretty normal. TA is the only real shift out there. Rubik making it to the first ban instead of the first pick, but, you know, minor variation, not going to mean all that much. NEXT.kz gonna shore up their long lane with the Windrunner, and Skane's Elit, wow, gonna go with the Wisp very early. This could signify to NEXT.kz to ban out some of the classic Wisp heroes, getting rid of the CK, and then I wouldn't be surprised to see a tiny ban as well. But Skane's Elit gonna ban out another support hero, the Disruptor. Been seeing more and more play, and I appreciate that. I like seeing new support heroes on the block. Shadow Shaman not so much, because he's kind of a really old hero, and I'm tired of him. Even though he's like not really always in the spotlight, he's been around. He's been around. Plus, he's been in Dota for like a million years. And there you go, tiny ban from NEXT.kz. They don't want any of this Wisp shenanigans. But Skane's Elit, they do have pretty solid support lineup so far in the Tidehunter and Wisp. Leshrac could go support, or most likely going to play the 2 or 3 role. Going to get a little more farm on him. Skane's Elit probably would benefit from banning out some more supporty heroes. Something like a Venomancer, or a Queen of Pain, or a Brewmaster. All of those are pretty good picks for NEXT.kz at this point in the game. But anyway, guys, this is still from the Starseries Season 3 group stages. It's a little bit more forward, like more recent than the games I have been casting. So, excuse that little jump, but I heard really good things about it. I don't know what. I just saw a thread on Reddit that said Skane's Elit versus NEXT.kz, holy shit, or something like that. And I'm like, well, I can't pass that up. I don't think it's possible for me to do so. The Venomancer ban does come out, and now what I really want to see is what Skanes picks up for their Wisp combo partner. Leshrac is decent, I suppose, and you could do a Wisp Initiate with Tidehunter and get that Ravage off. But more often than not, you're going to see a Wisp partner out with someone who has a lot of kill potential. NEXT.kz going to pick up another support hero, Crystal Maiden. So it looks like so far they're going to go for a 4-1 strategy. Would not be surprised to see, well, we're probably going to see a dual lane mid, Windrunner, and okay, Ursa Warrior. I can understand now, guys. I understand why this game is going to be good, because Wisp Ursa, that of course means that Skane is going to try for a level 1 Roshan. NEXT.kz, I'm sure they're going to be aware of that. But NEXT.kz, they also probably want to pick up the Brewmaster or someone like that, someone who could use farm pretty effectively, because Shadow Shaman and Crystal Maiden generally played as, oh my god, I am just on fire, huh? Yeah, just calling out the Venomancer, calling out the Brewmaster, yeah, no big deal. And the CK Tiny. Well, I didn't actually call CK, I was thinking it, but I didn't say it, because NEXT.kz were a little bit faster, but yeah, I'm awesome, guys. I know. Hold your applause until after the game. But now, NEXT.kz, they have a pretty solid lineup, they have a pretty traditional lineup. Skanes, on the other hand, their lineup isn't bad. They have the hard carry in the Ursa, they have the Tidehunter for that giant team fight, as well as the Leshrac for a whole lot of damage as well. Ursa and Leshrac probably going to be the ones taking all the farm, unless they pick up someone who's also farm reliant, but I don't think they will. Wisp and Tidehunter will be carrying up the slack as the support heroes. But Skanes, I really don't know how they're going to lane this. They're going to try for the level 1 Roshan, as I said before, but after that, Ursa is very difficult to lane. They're going to go for the Shadow Demon, so they're going to go for another support hero. So Leshrac and Ursa will be the ones who are getting most of the income. Tidehunter might as well, but I don't know, they don't really have a mid lane hero. Shadow Demon is one of the best mid lanes, but he's generally overshadowed by how effective his support play is, and you know, he's probably going to be up against either a Brewmaster or a dual lane Morphling CM. So Shadow Demon probably not going to have the best time there. They could run a dual lane with the Ursa, but I don't know, Ursa really is not seen enough to have like a designated role besides level 1 Roshan killer. But we'll see how this game actually turns out, guys. Ursa Wisp pick should mean early action. And hopefully that doesn't mean into a steamroll, and hopefully that Reddit thread that just got created doesn't get like downvoted to hell, and next time I look, it's not even there, and everyone's like, what the hell are you talking about? This game was entirely average. I'd be sad then. But anyway, on Skane's Elite, we have Wagamama playing on the Tidehunter, Pinoy on the Ursa, Fishbone having a little bit of fun, creating some friends for himself. Going to be playing that Shadow Demon. Region is going to be playing Leshrac, and that leaves Mini on the Wisp supporting. Mantis can be playing his typical hard carry role in the Morphling. Nestea, the creator of the universe, playing the Windrunner. Equal and Stallcat playing this Crystal Maiden and Brewmaster respectively. Going to head towards the bot lane, along with Swalini, I guess. And wow, look at this. Skane's Elite pulling a fast one by not going to Roshan. They're just wasting NEXT.kz's time. Usually you would not see this. But whenever you pick a Wisp, you have the option for level 1 Roshan. Whenever you pick up the Ursa, you have an option for level 1 Roshan. If you pick them both up, you're probably going to go for that level 1 Roshan, but NEXT.kz are like, what? They're not there. And now Skane's Elite are just like, haha, problem, bro. But anyway, through the items, you can see that clearly Shadow Demon and Wisp are going to be supporting, like, as usual. Wagamama is the Tidehunter, going to be heading towards that bot lane. Going to be up against a tri-lane, so he's not going to get much done there. But he does have a pretty sick hat and shell combo, so you never count that out. You can never actually catch Captain Tide. I'm not even. That was bad. I apologize. Level 1. What? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Regeneration rune. The Shrek is gonna have full health, and he and Nestea are gonna exchange some of the right clicks. Looks like it is gonna be a tri-lane. Wisp, Ursa, Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon for that disruption, allowing Wisp and Ursa to close the gap for that tether, and then of course for the giant amounts of Fury Swipe damage that will eventually be pouring out. It's going to be a solo lane Region Leshrac. Going to be up against a dual lane, yeah, Equal as well as Mantis. Going to be dual laning it up here. And kind of a disappointing start to this game, I have to say. I was expecting a level 1 Roshan, and then a Roshan fight, and then a whole bunch of shenaniganry. Unfortunately, not going to happen. We'll see what happens, because people said it was good. But yeah, I wouldn't get I don't want to get your hopes up, because so far this is not looking that amazing. Looks pretty normal actually, besides the picks. Well, maybe Ursa's gonna just get really freaking big later, and then he's gonna be an unstoppable bear. But they do have a panda on the other end, and although what is it? Panda bear is not actually related that closely with bears, or are those red pandas not pandas? I don't remember. But he looks like a red panda, so either way, he will be a bear comparable to Ursa Warrior. With that split, you can mitigate a lot of Ursa's potential damage. Like, sure, you could unload your Fury Swipes, and where'd Mini go? Sure, you could unload your Fury Swipes onto the Brewlings, but really, there's no point in that. They're so damn tanky. You're not going to get anywhere with that. You now have the game resuming. Region probably not going to have the best time in this lane. He is one creep kill above Mantis, but with Equal there to support and pressure. Well, actually, we do see Fishbone transitioning to the mid lane, so it might be a dual lane mid. Still never going to go off and hit them both. Just a little bit of harassment damage. But this dual lane is a classic one. Disruption into Split Earth, pretty much guaranteed as long as you don't derp up incredibly. Split Earth already onto Mantis, doing a little bit of damage. Skane's Elite. This mid lane has a lot of kill potential, but not so much on the Morphling. Well, unless he needs waveform if he wants to actually get kills. If he wants to actually save himself. But on Equal, he's going to be the one in danger. Disruption, there you go. Is there going to be a Split Earth? Region perfectly ending the Split Earth. Edict as well. Equal taking so much damage to the right clicks from both sides. Is going to bring him down. Equal does go down for the first blood. Fishbone very low as well, but he's going to turn around and face Mantis 1v1, getting the Morphling killed as well. Fishbone playing like a baller, living at 13 HP. I don't know how he managed to drop that Soul Catcher and it land on Morphling, but hell, he got it. And that's 2 kills going the way of Skane's Elite. Mantis, unfortunately, without that level 2, did not have that waveform to escape, so he was forced to very slowly toggle that morph strength gain. See Swoleny harassing Wagamama continuously. Without a gush, Wagamama can't really do anything in retaliation for this. So he's going to be forced to take those hits until, of course, he gets that level 1 gush. Then he could actually punish Shadow Shaman for his harassment. Leshrac has procured a bottle level 2 Edict, so it's most likely going to be a lot of Split Earth, a lot of Edict coming in the future. Fishbone Teleporting in with no health, I don't know. He has Tango, so I guess that's okay. Equal's gonna find a haste rune. He could go to the bot lane, but it looks like he's going to the bot lane. Look at that. Gonna look for a kill on Wagamama. And he did not have any vision of that, I don't think. Fishbone might have spotted out the CM, the haste rune. Wagamama playing very aggressively. Equal's coming in very fast, but he's on level 1. He can get the Crystal Nova off with a couple of right clicks. It's not going to be enough to actually get a kill, however. If he had level 2, he might have stood a chance. This dual lane, Mantis still got to be careful. He does have the waveform, he does have that strength gain. But there's so much burst coming out from from the Skane side. Especially if that Soul Catcher lands, which 9 out of 10 times at this stage in the game, the Soul Catcher will land on your desired target just because you have so much time to actually move around and set up that spell. Ursa, meanwhile, farming on the top lane, 14 for 3. I don't really know what item he's going to be rushing because usually you would see Vlad's on Ursa warriors to go for that Roshan, but they still haven't made any movement towards that. Roshan kind of lucky to be alive. I shouldn't be alive.jpg. Anyway, Wagamama getting some free time, harass Dogcat, get himself a couple of creep kills. He's level 3 compared to the level 3 of Windrunner. So both long lanes not doing as bad as long lanes usually do. As we see another kill onto Crystal Maiden. Region taking a lot of damage. Waveform in from Mantis. This is going to get that kill. Fishbone also might be in a little bit of danger. Mantis taking a little bit of that remaining Edict damage. Both heroes very, very weak at this point. Salve up from Morphling. I gotta keep my eyes on this mid lane, I guess. That's where all the action is going to happen. Fishbone actually taking a point of Shadow Poison. Just get that vision up on the high ground. We're going to see if he wants to actually get more of that. Most likely we will see a Catcher build, because Soul Catcher is just a ridiculous spell overall. So much amplified damage, so glorious. Let's actually look at this. Probably bring that up. That's a good idea. But NEXT.kz. Oh, god damn it, guys. All over the frickin' map. Windrunner got ganked up by the Wisp, as well as the Ursa Warrior. Shredded to bits. Most likely that tether stun preventing any escape. And now, okay, if I'm actually looking at the next kill, I'll be amazed, because kills are happening all over the map. Wagamama holding his ground. He's going to get hexed up. He's going to lay down the shackle, but Stallcat fell back. A little bit of miscommunication there. Missed a lot of DPS onto that Tidehunter, who's running out of consumables at this point. Edict damage onto the tower as Mantis comes around. Soulcatcher is going to land on Mantis, doing a huge amount of damage with that Edict, plus the right click, dropping him down very, very low. Region and Fishbone not going to get that kill, but, showing Morphling who's boss. He's going to get a salve up from his Crystal Maiden partner. Level 3 Edict plus that Soul Catcher, not even maxed out yet, only 30% more as compared to the potential 50% more damage. That's a large amount of damage that can come out from this mid lane, especially on the likes of Equal, who already has taken a fall twice. Pink now, gonna run into Nest-T, looking for that tether angle. Not gonna happen though. He's gonna latch onto Pinoy and then, run out of there. Phase boots up on Ursa, so gonna get that early damage out, as well as mobility. Combine that with the tether, and you have a lot of movement speed on that Ursa Warrior. Alright, no more missed kills from now on, guys. It's not going to happen. Split Earth. Gonna miss. Mantis popping off an invisibility room. Gonna be safe. But Region, very low HP, and Mantis does have that waveform still. Gotta be careful, Region. Nothing is actually going to happen of that. He's going to burn his bottle charge, and we have another pause. So gold so far. Ursa leading the way on the safe lane. Doing a little bit better than Stallcat. 31 for 6 versus 28 for 7, but he does have, Ursa that is, does have a kill under his belt. If Ursa Warriors do wear belts, I'm actually not too sure. More of a loincloth, I guess. But anyway, it's a minor gold advantage, not too substantial. He does have an experience advantage though. But Ursa level 6, or Ursa levels in general, not as important as a Brewmaster level 6, because Brewmaster just gets so much stronger once he hits that level mark, whereas the Ursa just levels up constantly and just gets has small increments of power increases. Whereas Brewmaster is like average, huge power boost. You could actually get some kills on this Tidehunter, who's now out of restoratives and reconnected to the game. So we're gonna get right back into this, guys. Mantis still in the mid lane with Invisibility Rune. Fishbone very weak. He does have a couple of charges. Let's see what level this Nova is. It's only level 1. Gonna go for 1 point of Arcane Aura, actually. NEXT.kz is a pretty mana-dependent team, but usually you do see Crystal Maiden picked up for that burst damage that she offers. Fishbone and Region venturing down to the bottom rune. Maybe there's going to be a little bit of a squabble for this. Shadow Poison's flying out, trying to get a little bit of vision, and unfortunately on the top rune. And now Mantis going to pick up that, going to try to pick up that rune, but Pinoy is here. Grab the illusion rune. Spirit's going to hit Mantis as well. Pinoy looking for this claws, and he is going to get it. And now NEXT.kz, what are you doing here? Split Earth can get cancelled, but Mini taking a lot of damage into the tower range. He's going to go down. Disruption from the friendly though, and CM takes a whole lot of damage from that Earth Warrior. Gets shackled into tower range by Swolini, and he does get taken down. Split for Earth. Split from the Panda Rune Bruce Master as well. Gonna drop down, reach down to the floor, looking for the split Earth on Swolini. Not gonna happen. Wisp gonna come right back in, but he's still very low HP. Gonna stun on that Shadow Shaman. One more right click is gonna do it. There it goes. Wisp is now on the run from Stalcat as well as NEXT.kz. Spirit spotting them out. Track very healthy, or like very healthy in comparison to the Wisp at least. Gonna chase after both of them. Split Earth not gonna hit. Now on the high ground, Stalcat gonna be there with the clap. Where's the clap? There's the clap. Shackled to a tree as well. The Shack picking up 2 kills at the same time though. Triple kill onto Region. Might not be done yet. Equal still fighting with Mini. I don't think he has any support than Wisp does. Equal does have Mantis support, and Mini being way too aggressive. Mantis is here with that waveform, completely out of mana. Disruption from Fishbone, however, and Pinoy is back into this game. Gonna go after Shadow Shaman. Mini still alive somehow. Ursa does take after Shadow Shaman. Mantis on the run, does have Soul Catcher on him. Teleport's coming in yet again. Windrunner is gonna be here to support Mini. Gonna latch up that Ursa Warrior, giving a little bit more movement speed. Just needs one more hit to kill this Ursa Warrior. I don't think it's gonna happen. Shackle Mini stun onto Mini. Not gonna be able to actually kill him though. Pinoy does run out of here, and Mini is on the run as well. How are you still alive, Wisp? What the hell? You escaped the first time as well from Fishbone. NEXT.kz pops off that Windrun, looking for a power shot, and they're lining up. He could get the power shot right now, but he swerves to the bottom, and he is going to dodge that at least for now, but he still does have that Brewmaster on his tail. Mini going to try to gank, or try to circle around. Oh, the beautiful jukes by the Wisp. Took a little bit of Wilkin damage as well, but looks like he's going to try to hide, teleport out, but the little birds scouting him out, and oh, Mini, you lucky bastard. That was so freaking close. That was like some Matrix shit right there. I've never seen a Wisp move that fast. Yeah, but guess it wasn't fast enough. Okay, that was, yeah. But anyway, that, wow, Skane Elite went ballistic all over NEXT.kz. Didn't give them anything. The Shadow Demon VIP right here with this disruption. Saving the Wisp not once but twice, and then the Wisp making a miraculous escape. NEXT.kz might be a little bit dangerous. Split Earth is going to hit Edict and Pulse Nova as well. Going to kill off that Windrunner who got a little bit out of position. 2-12 so far. Skane's Elite doing very well for themselves this game. The Strack sitting at 5-1-3. Phase Boots on him as well as the bottle. You can probably go for an early Bloodstone, and the Ursa Warrior going to be going for the Vlad's Offering. With 5 kills on him as well. Wow. Gold being led by the Leshrac and Ursa Warrior. Wagamama wasn't even there for much of that fight. Still 0-0-0. He did come in at the tail end for over here, but then he went back to the lane. Got his level 7 up. So he does have a lot of damage from that Anchor Smash, as well as that potential for Ravage. Although that fight was so skirmishy that I don't think Ravage would have made that much of a difference, besides hitting like 1, maybe 2 targets. Farm continues. Brewmaster might get ganked up. Ravage gonna completely miss as Pinoy and Mini are here. Gonna look for that tether stun. Is gonna catch, and Pinoy is gonna close the distance for the Fury Swords. But the split just came off cooldown. Pinoy getting hexed under the tower. Shackles as well. Gonna go down. And Ursa gets killed by the tower. Wisp getting out of there. In the meantime, the mid lane might be a little bit of action. No, it doesn't look like it actually. But Brewmaster very lucky to have his split up. It just came off cooldown right before he died. Right before he would have died at least. He didn't actually die, obviously. But Skane's trying for a very nice gank, but unfortunately the Ravage completely whiffed. If the Ravage hit, that would have been enough time. Now Swolini do a little bit of harassment to Wagamama. Look for the Hex. They do have 4 heroes on the bot lane as well, but there is support incoming. Region as well as Fishbone. They tied this up at least a little bit as far as the people count goes. But 4 here, 4 NEXT.kz, 3 here for Skanes. They're not looking to defend this, I don't think. Shackle now onto Wagamama, not going to latch. Teleport coming in from the Wisp. Here comes the Leshrac, going to get a 2-man split Earth, and the Edict and Pulse Nova going to demolish Willini as well as Equal. 15 for 3 in favor of Skane. Someone is disrupted. It is going to be NEXT.kz, created the universe. Get out of there. But the Tether is there to stun him, and Ursa is there also for the Fury Swipe damage. Skane's extending their lead 16-3. And now with all 5 on this bot lane, Mini does not have a timer to send him back, so he's going to be here for good. And unfortunately, I cannot talk to you right now, dude, because I am casting this. You all friends, go offline. There you go. Skanes has taken that tier 1 on the bot lane. So that is the first tower to go down, actually. Surprisingly, considering how much action has actually been occurring in this game. Big region might be in a little bit of trouble. He's going to get a split off on Mantis, but he also gets Crystal Nova in return. But now 3 here for Skanes. Mini's very, very weak, though. And now we do have that Roshan attempt. Once that Vlad's is up, Ursa can't do this by himself. Most likely everyone else from Skane is going to be just sitting around, supporting, spotting out. Don't think there's any vision of this. Fishbone's going to try to ward equal back. Try to hide the presence of his Ursa warrior trying to take down this Roshan, and it is going to go down. An instant relocate into equal. 2 swipes, and it is going to bring him down. The Wisp goes down as well. Pinoy is in a very dangerous position right now, but he does have that Aegis of the Immortal as well as that Vlad, so he's going to get a lot of life. Fishbone trying to get into this fight, but he's on the low ground. Mantis going to try to get out of there, but a disruption onto the illusion. Going to shock down that Ursa warrior. Slowly taking a demonic purge, and as well as a soul catcher onto Stallcat. Pinoy still in a bad position. Wagamama without mana. Unfortunately, Swolini going to shackle up Pinoy, but he does get out of that lash for one more right click. He's going to now go toe to toe with Stallcat. Mantis on the high ground doing as much damage as he can. Wait for him in to get that Ursa warrior kill. Fishbone might be a little bit dangerous as well, but the Ravage comes off cooldown. Mana as well. Stallcat is now in this fight, but here comes Region once again. Stallcat's in a very bad position in 10 seconds from his primal split. I don't know if that's going to be enough. There's not much mana onto Skane's Elite. The Shadow Poison stacks are stacking up. It's only level 1, however. It might not be enough. Split Earth going to do it from long, long range. Going to give Region an unstoppable spree. Swolini back into this fight. Going after Fishbone again. No mana on this side. Here comes Region once more, but he's the only one with mana. Pulse Nova as well as Edict going to pop off. Swolini's going to take a huge amount of damage from this. He's going to go down as well. Wisp tethering in to support, but a double kill from the Lashrakets there. We have an instant smoke up from them, looking for more. 5-21, Skane's Elite just stomping NEXT.kz at every single fight. That's what kind of what you would expect. Morphling doesn't have all that much of an impact in the early stages of the game, where the Ursa is pretty brutal as far as the burst damage that he could put out at this stage in the game. Windrunner going to teleport up to the top lane. Trying to go toe to toe with this Ursa warrior. We might have a little bit more trouble. Region and Equal going toe to toe. The E and pulse damage. One more right click only needed. Now Lashrak can get a little bit trapped up by Mantis. Split Earth is going to buy him a little bit of room, though, as he tries to walk out of there. Mantis does have his waveform in. Now a teleport in, coming from Pinoy as well as Mini. Going to look for Mantis or Swolini or anyone. Stallcat now is arriving into the fight. He does have a split. He's going to use it onto Region. Region's going to go down no matter what he tries to do. There's no more Shadow Demon disruption. He goes down. Shadow Demon actually disrupts someone else. I believe that is Yellow, the Windrunner. Yes, Nesty going to throw out the shackle onto Fishbone. Ursa swirled up into the air from that Brewmaster ultimate, but it is timing out. Fishbone taking a rock as well as a lot of damage from those Panarin splits. But here comes Region one more time. Going to lay down the pulse. Going to lay down that Edict. Stallcat going to go after Fishbone. He's going to get it. Mantis here as well for that assist goal, but Pinoy still at very high HP. As we see the Wisps tethered up to the Lashrak, and the Pulse Nova going to do the damage. Just wait for him in from Mantis. Region going to try to get a Split Earth, and he does land it, allowing for Pinoy to just lay down this right click. Stallcat laying down a stomp of his own, though. A triple kill onto Stallcat. He is very low at this point. He does not have many options. Pinoy does still have a lot of movement speed. He is spotted out. Going to land that Earth Shock. She needs a couple hits, as well as the Soul Catcher on Stallcat, but missing, coming out because of that haze. There comes Region once more for Equal. I don't know how Region is still alive or whatever, but he's going to go down to this tower. Mini is here as well. Land that stun onto Nesty, but she does have a wind run up. Gush from long range, as well as the Soul Catcher. She's going to go down. Now Swolini, a little bit of trouble as well. Can get chased down by Pinoy. He's going to go down as well. Ultra kill onto the Ursa warrior. Oh my god. A never-ending spree of kills. But Skane's Elite is getting the upper hand continuously. I don't know how the hell they're keeping their heroes up so healthy, but it's working somehow. I have no idea, guys. They're leading this fight 9-30. Doing pretty well against NEXT.kz so far. Unfortunately for Next, Mantis has not been getting any farm. The ganking is so aggressive from Skane. Mantis simply is not finding the space. He's not even getting that many kills either. Compared to the 12-3-4 on the Ursa. Holy crap, as well as Region. 10-3-10. Gonna go forward. Ravage onto 3. Gonna allow for Pinoy to get a one-hit kill with that Earthshock. Mantis also stunned up. Stallcat is here doing the damage. Gets disrupted by Fishbone. And now the Shadow Poison's flying out. Stallcat is back in this fight. Gush onto him. But where is Wisp? He went back to the fountain, actually. Wagamama and Fishbone left alone here. Curse now onto Stallcat. He does still have a lot of health left and compared to the damage that Skane can pull out. Nesty, very low though, but we do have the return of the Wisp as well as the Ursa. Shadow Demon does pick off that Windrunner. Wisps moving out, looking for Stallcat. He does blink away though, and now Pino might be in a little bit bad position, sitting in a tower range. Gonna get frostbitten by equal. Swinging is here for the disable, but he does not actually have that up. Tower fountain diving now from Skane's Elit, gonna go after equal. The curse is on him, and Shadow Demon does pick that kill up. Disruption now onto the Shadow Shaman. Not going to do much because he's sitting in the fountain, but Mantis is still here. Blink if Stallcat instantly stunned by that tether though. Stallcat's going to go down before he get anything off. Pinoy popping off of BKB is going to dive the fountain, shred everyone. Triple kill for Fishbone of all people. The support Shadow Demon getting a lot there. Pinoy, you try to run away, but one more right click from Mantis is going to be enough. Shackle shot on Fishbone. Not going to lash away for him as well. And Mini and Fishbone have been in a very bad position because, well, everyone's just here. Mini is going to try to teleport out of this. He's going to get out. Fishbone being the sacrificial lamb for that one. Oh my god, this game. Somebody stop it. It's going too fast. I want to get off. And Leshrac going first. Yule Scepter of Divinity. Very interesting pick for Leshrac. Usually you do want to get more bulk. That's why you do see either BKB, Aghanims, or Bloodstone. But Yule Scepter, when you're skirmishing this hard, I guess, if you could knock someone out of the fight, if you could disrupt the channeling from Shadow Shaman perhaps, then it'll be useful. It also gives them pretty much infinite mana. Like, it's not as intense as having a Scythe of Vise, but I guess it's a poor man's Scythe of Vise. Now we do see Regen going to look for Equal. Here comes a Wisp as well as an Ursa Warrior. Equal's going to get shredded, but there goes Regen cycloning himself into the air, and Mantis taking a lot of damage as well. Does he have a waveform out? No, he doesn't. Strength more, not enough. And Pinoy gets himself yet another double kill. This relocation shenanigan from the Wisp. Going to pop off a smoke, allowing his team to close the distance onto Stallcat. He does still have that Blink Dagger, so he should be fine. But he's going to blink back into a Wagamama Gush. Yes, he is. Pinoy wants this kill. Split Earth, gonna hit. And Pinoy's right there for the shredding action. Tidehunter with the Anchor Smash, picking up that kill. Skane's Elit just playing so damn aggressively. Shackle shot onto 2. You can do follow up with a power shot, but ultimately it's not going to be enough as an ST does take a curse, so he's forced to go back. And Pinoy wants this kill. Look at this dive from Skanes. They do not give a fuck. They're going to go right after that Shadow Shaman. BKB popped off. 1-2 hits from the Ursa Warrior. Going to dive the fountain. 1-2, 3 hits onto the Crystal Maiden. He's going to go down from this because of that fountain, but the Ravage does fly out, hitting only the Windrunner. Is there no spell damage? Yes, there is. When the Shadow Poison takes Disruption onto the Morphling, the last one alive for NEXT.kz. Skanes have only lost that Ursa Warrior, diving so freaking aggressively. They don't even have this tier 2 on the bottom lane, but they're going in. Mantis now going to try to stand his ground against Fishbone and Wagamama. Going to try to do as much damage as he can, but that simply not enough. Leshrac comes in with the Edict damage. Stallcat has revived, and he is trying to get into this fight. But Skanes at this point just camping out the NEXT.kz fountain, 13-45. So many kills on Skane's Elit. Everyone's just getting stomped on NEXT.kz. No one with enough survivability. Not enough EHP as Stallcat blinks in. Gonna go for that split. Probably gonna focus onto that Tidehunter. He's the weakest target. Gonna stun up Regen. And is there a Cyclone? No, they're actually just gonna focus on Regen. But he's gonna Cyclone himself into the air. Wagamama there with the Gush. But he gets frostbitten as well. Regen is trying to run himself out of this. Crystal Maiden's ultimate does get dropped. He's gonna do a little bit of damage to that Leshrac. Still holding him down. He does go down. However, I don't think he's buyback. He does have buyback. He's gonna teleport right back into this Wagamama. Getting chased by Stallcat as well as Mantis. Gonna Gush the Mantis, trying to slow him down. But it's not gonna be enough. Fishbone and Mini, the only ones left in this fight. But we do have incoming reinforcements. Tether onto the Leshrac, but it's shackle onto the tree. Waveform in from Mantis is going to get a kill with the Windrunner, actually. Windrunner is getting chased by the Leshrac. Stallcat Disruption onto the Morphling, trying to teleport himself out. He's going to go down as well, shredded to bits from all of the Skane heroes. Wisp actually buying back, I don't know, well, so many kills, 28 assists on the Wisp. He does have a lot of gold for buybacks, I suppose. But wow, 16-47, they want more. They don't even want these racks as Wisp. Where'd you go? You actually went back to the base to relocate? That's... No, he just teleported back, or I don't know what happened there, but the Raxes have gone down for Skanes. Completely aggressive, 100% kill everything build. Regen does get shackled to a tree, but there's not much here. ST's going to try to do some right clicks, but he doesn't have all that much. Split Earth does get canceled, so he does still have that in his arsenal. Yule Scepter is the Windrunner. He's going to get Split Earth as well. Pinoy closing distance for the slashes. He's going to get ticked over from that Shadow Demon Shadow Poison. Another casualty for NEXT.kz, already losing a Rax 20 minutes in. Skanes, it's like they just want to go straight for the GG. Raxes? What are Raxes? We want kills. I haven't even had a chance for an item check, but really, I don't think anyone would, as the tier 4 tower is now starting to go down. NEXT.kz, they gotta defend this right now if they want to at all. Do they have the split? Brewmaster does not have the split. He does have a Blink Dagger, but so what if you're just gonna get chain stun down? Second tier 4 tower has gone down. Now Skanes, might be the last fight. Morphling gonna get disrupted up. Equal, Ravage popping off onto all 3. Equal goes down immediately. Mantis to follow shortly after. Wagamama shackled in the fountain, but this isn't gonna matter because Pinoy is here with a lot of lifesteal as well as the Wisp. Gonna fountain farm in every sense of the word. Gonna take down that Brewmaster. Now NST, the only one left alive. Regen trying to get out of here. He's gonna go down to the fountain. Mini with a Ghost Scepter, just chilling. And now he's going to go down as well. 4 down for Skanes, but such a fountain dive. And there's the GG call from Mantis. He knows this game is over. What the hell is this game, guys? Look, they just like carved a path all the way, just dead. Everything is a dead zone. I don't know what they're talking about, but this game, not the best. Very, very high action. But Reddit, you have let me down. I thought this would be more even. NEXT.kz, oh shit, oh shit. Yeah, but this game, very high action, but I wouldn't call it necessarily a good game. Very fun to watch, I guess. But NEXT.kz kind of outmaneuvered at every turn. Fishbone definitely MVP with those disruptions. Not to mention, of course, Region and Ursa doing the damage, but it's, you know, sometimes the supports deserve some glory, guys. Supports are people too. But everyone from NEXT.kz have left. And now I guess Skanes have a game versus AL. Good luck for you. I don't know if AL has seen this game, but they're going to have to prepare themselves. But there's the GG, guys. Thanks for watching. It's been NEXT.kz versus Skanes Elite from today, actually. This game just got played. But I do have class and readings to do, so no more for now. This is from the Starseries Season 3, Star Ladder. I don't know. People have been calling it so many different things. But there's a score screen. GG, guys. Oh. Got 2 of them. That's fine.